Okay, welcome to a new episode of Nate's MMA Corner. Today's a pre-fight show for UFC 256, Figueiredo versus Moreno for the UFC Flyweight Championship. And as a pre-fight rundown of the main card, this is going to be a really good pay-per-view. I think this is going to be as good or better, possibly maybe better than the last pay-per-view, which is a tough call because the last one was really good. Yeah, I'll make this a quick episode and just do a pre-fight rundown of the main card with predictions, as always. So to kick off the main card, let's get started. To kick off the main card in the heavyweight division, we have Junior Dos Santos, former UFC heavyweight champ, versus Cyril Gane. I'm going to go with Cyril Gane by first round knockout here, late in the first round. I think Junior Dos Santos, I've said it before, I'll say it again, he's just become way too predictable. I think, again, he's never going to, his opponents don't have to worry about him shooting for takedowns, single leg, double leg takedowns, going for submissions, trying to get you up against the fence and clinch with you and strike in the clinch. He wants to stand and bang and land the overhand right. Dealing with that, it really simplifies how to deal with Junior Dos Santos, and Junior is just knockout crazy, just gung-ho about wanting that flashy knockout, but that's not always going to be there against every single opponent. And Cyril Gane is going to have this win handed to him, I think. Basically, he's going to come in and play the game of Junior Dos Santos, but be aware of the overhand right, and be aware of his boxing, and basically just take him out late in the first round, knock him out. Then in the middleweight division, we have Kevin Holland versus Ronaldo Souza. I'm going to go with Kevin Holland here. I think Kevin Holland gets it done. I'll say second round knockout. Then in the women's strawweight division, we have Mackenzie Dern versus Verna Jandiroba. And I'm going to go with Mackenzie Dern here, second round submission. But Verna is a tough veteran. I've seen her go up through the ranks in Invicta. And yeah, she's good. So this is going to be a good match still. Then in the lightweight division, the co-main event, we have former UFC interim lightweight champ Tony Ferguson, an Ultimate Fighter winner, going up against Charles Oliveira. Now this one, there's a part of me that wants to believe Charles Oliveira has a chance in this match. However, Tony Ferguson, I think this fight's going to stay standing, and it's going to favor Tony Ferguson. Charles Oliveira may try to stand and bang just enough to work in some takedowns, which Tony's not going to want to play that game with Charles Oliveira. He's going to shrug him off if he gets taken down, get back to the feet, where his coaches probably want him to stay, and just piece him apart. And I could see a second, maybe third round knockout here for Tony Ferguson. I'll say second round. Then in the main event in the flyweight division for the UFC flyweight title, we have Davison Figueiredo defending against Brandon Moreno. Went back and forth on this one, but I'm going to say 51% chance Brandon Moreno wins this fight, and I could see there being a rematch down the line with these guys. I think the reason why I'm picking Brandon Moreno is because he's still fairly young as a fighter, and he is, even though he's had lots of fights, I think he's going to come in just guns blazing and not be caught up in the moment so much. Oh, I'm scared of the champ, and that's going to throw off Figueiredo's game. And I could see Brandon just overwhelming him with a takedown and just smothering him and just plowing him out. I could see possibly like a third round. I'll say like third round knockout here for Brandon Moreno. I think there will be a finish, but yeah, I'm only giving Brandon a 51% chance. I think This is one of those fights where on any given night, either one of these guys could beat the other guy. But yeah, I mean, DeVazon, I could see him catching Brandon Moreno and knocking him out. Yeah, so this fight could go either way. But I'll say 51% chance Brandon Moreno wins. I'm not too confident in that pick, but I'll pick him. I think if there's a rematch, the other guy will win the fight. I think whoever wins this one, if there's a rematch, the other guy will win the fight. That's pretty much how I have this fight going. So there you have it. There's my predictions. Stay tuned for my post-fight show as always. Until then, see ya.